It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
10 days ago, I decided I was no longer going to romantically try to pursue my ex like she originally wanted because this girl cannot control her sexual urges at all. I don't know if the bitch got a porn addiction, a sex addiction, or bad coping mechanisms. It's probably a combination of all motherfucking three. But the bitch can't keep her dick in her fucking pants. Or out of other bitches. Or out of her hand. For context, she's trans. So, that being said, I'm gonna say 13 days ago, actually. Me and my ex were on the phone because we were friends. She has been pursuing me for over a year and a half, and I finally decided, you know what? I think we were a great couple. We are great friends. I think we can try it again. So I decided that we could start trying to talk again. And we have been doing this since maybe about February or March. And we were on the phone a couple weeks ago. She had this porn account on Twitter that I had no idea about until recently. Mind you, me and her were together from November 13th, my birthday, 2021, to December 22nd, 2022. We were together for 13 months, y'all. Keep this in mind. For 13 months, this bitch behind my back had a porn account with over 1,000 followers where she was retweeting porn, following porn stars, commenting on porn star shit, interacting with porn stars, just literally anything you could think of with a porn star, she was doing it. And I had no idea until about 4 weeks ago. And so she told me that. I froze. Because I literally never would have expected in a million, billion, gazillion years that this ex specifically would be the one that was micro cheating on me the entirety of our relationship. So she told me that, and I decided, you know what, we can still be friends. I can't really be as mad at this because it was forever ago when we were together. We can still be friends, but you still have a porn addiction. You still have a sex addiction 3 years later, apparently. And I just don't think a romantic relationship is okay between us right now. Now, for more context, while we were talking, she lives in Atlanta and I live in Tampa. I told her, while we're in our areas, you can do what you do and I'll do what I do. Just make sure we're both honest with each other about it, because that's all that matters to me. Just be honest and be safe. So I'm an open book. I told her about every nigga I was fucking with, every bitch I was fucking with, and everything in between. I hide nothing. I'm an open book. This girl would just lie and be like, a friend. So she told me on a Monday night this news about her micro cheating on me. Then I didn't speak to her on Tuesday or Wednesday. Or no, I didn't speak to her Tuesday, and then I only spoke to her for about an hour on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, she texted me and was like, oh yeah, I'm going out with a friend to the mall. I immediately knew that was a bunch of bullshit because she said a friend. And we've literally had a conversation before where I told her, I know you're lying because you'll say a friend. Bitch, you didn't even try to hide it. So come Thursday morning, I'm off of work and we finally get the chance to get on the phone and talk. And she's telling me about what happened on Wednesday and why she hasn't been texting me and whatever else. And then she gets to the part where she hung out with a friend. And she just blatantly tells me, yeah, I fucked somebody from work and then we went to the mall. Wait a damn minute. So you told me you were hanging out with a friend. That's what you told me. Even though I said we could both be honest with each other. That's what you told me. Then next day you feel bold enough, you feel so inclined to be like, yeah, so I actually fucked my coworker and then went on a date. And you didn't even respect the girl enough to take her on the date first before you fucked her. She should have some respect for herself. And after she told me that, I just completely blinked. I completely tweaked. I was so mad I was bawling. Because how is it that you just told me 2-3 days ago that you were cheating on me basically the entirety of our relationship? Then you go and fuck your coworker and lie about it. Now, mind y'all, I don't have a problem with her fucking her coworker. That's not the problem. The problem is you claim to care about me so much. You claim to love me so much and want to be with me and this, that, and the third, that you couldn't even have the decency to let the situation settle before you went and stuck your dick in something else warm. And then when I was on the phone tweaking on her about it, it was, oh, you said you just wanted to be friends. You said we were just friends. You said you didn't want to be with me. Yeah, bitch, because you're a fucking sex addict. What the fuck? and you went and proved my point by doing exactly what you've been doing. So the reason for this video is because she made a post on Twitter a couple days ago, maybe about a little over a week ago. Actually, I'll show y'all what I said. So this is her reply, obviously, and then this was my reply. Mind you, I had her blocked on everything after I tweaked on her. But you know Twitter still lets you reply to people's shit. So you see that was on the 3rd. She got off of Twitter for about 5 days and came back to Twitter on the 8th, and I guess saw my reply, and this is what she said. I wish I was as evil as motherfuckers want me to be, bro. Oh my God. I should have terrorized you more. Matter of fact, you got off too easy, actually. And I have a big, huge, enormous, gigantic problem with that statement alone. Because, bitch, you've terrorized me enough for 2 lifetimes. 2. For you to sit there and talk about you should have terrorized me more, like you didn't almost get me to commit sewer slide. Actually, I ended up in the loony bin because I almost committed sewer slide because of you. And then when I told you that I was going to do sewer slide, you didn't reply. You left me on deliver for weeks on end, all because you told your friends in a group chat that I was thinking about doing it, and they said that if I was serious, I would do it and that it had nothing to do with you. So you didn't reply to me. Y'all don't understand the shit that I have gone through with this bitch, bro. Y'all don't understand. And the reason that I'm even getting on here and doing all this, regardless of how long this video is because I will not continue to let her sit up and lie and act like she's this kind-hearted person, because she's fucking not. I refuse to sit up and let people lie when I know the truth. I know the truth. The North remembers, fuck bitch. Thinking about the time I caught my ex texting a bitch that she knew full and well wanted her even though we were in a relationship, and telling her that she was thinking about coming to see her because she was already in Florida seeing me, but then changed her mind because she thought it wouldn't be appropriate. We were at a B&B for a week, and she fell asleep with her phone open. And I don't normally check phones. I like to eat. I like to maintain my weight. I'm too pretty for that. So I don't check phones. Whatever you do on your phone is your business, but God is watching. But this one particular day, I'm like, well, shit, I don't think there's anything in here. I might as well. So I go through it, and lo and behold, this bitch is texting this girl that I was pretty cool with and telling her, yeah, I'm already in Florida. I might be able to come see you. The fuck? Mind you, the bitch didn't have no car, and we were getting around in my whip. So how the fuck you gonna do that? I also found evidence of her texting other bitches and flirting with them, telling them how pretty they were and how badly she needed them. Which, in hindsight, why the fuck didn't I punch that bitch in her shit?
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confession room. Guess we staying lit, big dog. Man, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to everybody who pull up to the lives, man. The lives be lit every day. All right, man. This was a lot to think about. I'm not sure if y'all caught it, but at the beginning, she said she had a girlfriend who couldn't quit sticking her thing in other women and can't keep it out of her hand. And I was just like, out of her hand? How you do that? These questions is rambling through my mind immediately. Then she says her girlfriend is trans. Well, that makes sense. But this don't make sense. So you're telling me that a man converted to being a woman to go and sleep with women? That's almost genius. Cause y'all hate niggas. Women hate men, for real. And so if you could be a woman and you can still go get bad bitch, he winning. Or she, whatever you want to go. Whatever she prefers, her pronouns. But one thing I want to say, it don't matter if you change the look of you to be a woman, you still a man. You still got that urge to procreate and inseminate up in as many as you can. Okay? I don't know what she thought she was. I ain't got a cheating ass nigga. I got a girl. Well, ma'am, that girl got that testosterone flowing through her like syrup. And she ready to get it down through there. But anyway, crazy situation. You know, I think she should care about her health more too. You know, so her not being in this relationship makes a lot of sense because hey, you know, you can't be you can't be going both ways. That's where they say it get dangerous. It get kind of questionable. Okay, and being protected is at all times. It's about to get loud because my little robot vacuum has decided that it is time to vacuum the house. And it wants to come by the door. I knew I was hearing it. I was like, it's gonna be here any minute. But anyway, I think the best thing for this person to do is to leave that person alone. Y'all need to be just friends because it is obviously never going to change. This is not the normal, typical relationship, but you're still dating a man who has man feelings. And when what men feel, men do. And the fact that this man is still knocking down women as a woman is profound to me. I mean, I want to say genius, but I just don't think that that's something appropriate. Because not only is it genius, but, you know, I think he confusing the women. He confusing them even more about us. They already confused about us. They don't know how to treat us right. Anyway, just a little sample of what today is going to come of. So let's get to the next video. Everyday people, I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.